Okay, Sundowns 3, 1 Limpopo. So there's no surprise there, because I knew Guti Sundowns was going to dominate the game and was going to score a lot of goals. Mabedlane Limpopo, since I've saw it came in Limpopo against the Pirate. And of course, Limpopo came in with a low block. Sometimes they shift a little bit to be a mid block. But if Mabubuki is Sundowns on a build-up phase and Ubuki Limpopo in terms of defense, Bebuga all 11 players behind the ball. Goalkeeper kwama-defender ayi-4 kube yi-3 yama-middle including ama-forward wabo bubone i-4-3 yabo on their own half defending against the Sundowns, and they were hoping to catch the Sundowns on counter, which I asked myself ukuthi lokho kuzokwenzeka kanjani since everybody is on their own half behind the ball. So if they happen to actually gain position, bazothatha umlingo to get on the Sundowns half and actually punish the Sundowns, which happened. That's the only surprise eyenzekile. Limpopo scored a goal against the Sundowns, and I think Cupido lapha could have done a better job to ensure that the labora whip in front of goal, because uma also defend the ball sighting from their wing, from our wingers, our opponent. Your primary job is to make sure that they don't whip in the cross, they don't do cutbacks. There's no ball that is going in front of goal. So I think Cupido lacked Lapo in that instance, and then they were punished. I think he also in the second half had the same mistake. Luckily on that mistake, Gunomunto Kavile Lapaya, I think that's a colored guy who was introduced later on the game, did a good job to actually defend that ball. But nonetheless, Sundowns was dominant. They had the build-up phase, yabo, spot on, spreading ama center backs, and then kube uTebs ohlehla azoreceive ibhola and turn and initiate play. But it's slow build-up play ye-Sundowns, very, very slow. Even the progressive play yabo is very, very slow. And actually they are playing with the pace Mshishi without Mshishi. So I think in a long run, ukudlala ngepace Mshishi engekho Mshishi will actually counter against them, because if bezothola abantu aba-aggressive abafuna ukuba first on the ball and on the second ball kube ibona futhi, then Sundowns going to have a problem, because even ama-defenders are slow. The recovery is not good to some of their defenders, except for Khuliso Mudau. But the center pairing corner is slow, and it's kind of not strength Sagamodiba to recover azomaka if an opponent attacker on his side. So we force to Cupido echeke kube uyena okhavayo kulelo side, and then uTebs drop to support the left fullback, the left center back, and then Khuliso Mudau, because he has a good recovery, then add ama numbers, then bekwazi ukumarka. And for the fact that also Ronza is a good goalkeeper, plays to their advantage. But this slow build-up sabo on the progressive line yabo, indlela esilonga khona, I think it's going to be a defect in the long run, because they cannot play you with this pace Mshishi without Mshishi. That pace, it suits him because he is slow, but he can think, he can dribble my players and create space out of nothing. It doesn't matter what the opponent is congested, but with the skills of Mshishi on that pace, he is able to actually create space out of nothing and then lay in those passes for my strikers, the Sundowns, to finish. So Mshishi, with his brains and skill, that type of play and that type of a pace suit him the best. But without Mshishi, that can crumble. They need someone like Pemedleleni also on the show with nama combination passes wabo yebo mahle, but awabe a little bit faster to actually progressive play from a build-up phase to a progressive line, also from a progressive line to a final third. They need someone who is quicker, who can do the job for them. Marcelo Ayane can do that, but he's not quick enough. He's not skillful enough. In terms of tactic, he is good. He has a good technique. He is energetic. He can play box to box, but he is not quick enough, in my opinion. But on the other hand, Mkhulise shows he is quick enough to actually progressive play. From a build-up phase, he give them Leo agents, Leo sense of agency, and also a control. So he's good enough to give him a control and also a sense of agency. From a build-up phase also to a progressive line and also to a final third. So I think Mkhulise, they really need to reintroduce him to the squad Sundowns kancane to actually ensure that he get minutes on his feet. Uzoyinika something Sundowns, in my opinion, I believe. And also, since Joshua Metus has problems in terms of finishing, I think they also need to slowly introduce Thapelo Masego, because Thapelo Masego, when he came tight ngale handle, wona yonke 11 the opponent yakho behind the ball on their own half. We 4-3, we can see 4-3 yabo on their own half, sometimes the 5-4-1 indlela abadidefenda ngakhona ilo pop, whether it's a low block or it's a mid-low block. A mid-low block bebenza i-5-4-1, but kwi-low block ubuyibona i-4-3 yabo ukuthi actually kunama-lines awu-3 e-defense Sundowns afanele ukuthi wa-break before i-score i-goal. That's why i-goal lokuqala kube yilo khonjani i-long pass. Kudos to Rezinho for their long diagonal pass, and kudos to number 10 go one touch play lapaya and then scored that goal. So it was a beautiful moment for the Sundowns from their pass, and then they got the goal. So Patike basically indlela ukuthi Sundowns will dominate Ilupop. There was no way Ilupop was going to win against the Sundowns. The fact that they score a goal, the Sundowns, they should be thankful of that. But I think slowly, Sundowns need that one dribbling wizard, a player that can eliminate opponents. And Thapelo Masego has that capability. And I think Mikel Cardoso need to introduce him, especially at Mamez games were careful, because sometimes they can resort to low block, wanting to track a game to a draw, a 0-0 draw, a 1-0 draw, or if they considered maybe they concede one goal. Sometimes to crack that kind of a defense, you need skillful players, and Thapelo Masego is that player for the Sundowns, because Rezinho maybe he may be good, but we still have to see more from him. But in terms of technique, of tactical discipline, these Portuguese guys are good. But in terms of skill and eliminating players, that's another story. Salas has that element, and also I think bazomdinga kakhulu moving forward. Should the Sundowns continue ukudlala kwi-CAF, but it's a must ukuthi we progress the Sundowns. Njengamanje number 1 with 3 points. Balandela Al Hilal, then go by MCLJ, and then go by Limpopo. I don't believe Limpopo will win any of those games, in my opinion. Away, I don't think they will win even one single game away. Probably at home they will get a draw and maybe a singular win, but I don't see them progressing from our group stages. So it's up to Sundowns, Al Hilal, and MCLJ, but we'll see. It was a beautiful game of football, though Sundowns lacked the aggression, but they won. That's what's important. They collected 3 points, maximum points, and they scored 3 goals, which will count in their favor in the long run. I think we should be thankful for that. Cabo Yellow. On other news, okay, asivalela. Chiefs yadlala kusasa. Also, I think it's Egypt. I'm not sure if it's a Cairo, but they are playing tomorrow with Al Mazar from Egypt. We are wishing them all the best.